Oh, hello. I didn't realize we were already recording. Listen, see it? Tabitha Brown, feeding the soul. Hello there. I'm about to get busy. I'm here with Queen. Hi. All right. So we're gonna read it. If you have your book, if you don't have your book, let's get busy. We're gonna start with Tabitha's with her note. A note from Tab. Be sure to keep your eyes open for my popular TSAs, Tabitha service announcements, and some of my favorite easy vegan recipes from YouTube. Of course, you know right here where we are, YouTube. Hello. Now, and TikTok channels. Ooh, she have a TikTok. Go over there and look at it. But look here, honey. I know you'll be looking for measurements and things, and if I have them, I'll give them to you. But in Tab's kitchen, we cook by the Spirit. Like I always say, if you need an exact recipe every time you cook, you don't trust yourself. Let's trust ourselves, and however much you are moved to use, that's what you use. Okay, so she let us know then. So she go on about her recipes in this book. Is a vegan tuna salad. Is on tuna wrap. That's on page 23. We'll probably go over that. Vegan pulled pork. That's on page 50. Vegan corn asada. Jackfruit tacos. That sounds good. 68. Vegan skirt steak. Oh my goodness. We about to be getting it. We might even start trying some of these recipes, y'all. That's on page 123. And I think I'm saying this right, but if not, let me know in the comments if it's not right. Pico de Gallo stuffed avocados. So that's on page 140. And we're going to have the vegan tuna melt. I love some tuna, y'all. I love me. This is Queen, though. I love some tuna. We're going to be trying some of these tuna recipes. That's 148. Vegan fried peaches and biscuits. Ooh, we about to be having all the fun with the food. A smoothie bowl. Queen loves smoothies. She does. And then lobster mushroom pasta. But the mushrooms are so expensive. Oh my goodness. That's 227 and vegan fish sticks. Oh, 254. I missed a page for something. I think it was the tuna melt 148. Now we're gonna go on to have this introduction. Okay, are y'all ready? We ready. Hello, how y'all doing? Y'all all right? Trying to hang in there. Listen, I understand, I really do. And because we all have either gone through something or currently going through something, currently going through something. Okay, excuse me, or are about to go through something. I thought I'd share my heart and story with you. The elders in the church of my childhood back in Eden and Ruffin, North Carolina, used to sing a song called How I Got Over It. How I Got Over. It was a declaration of not just the faithfulness of God, but their own persistence through both good and hard times. It was a signpost that pointed directly to the ways they chose to live and love in order to make it to a point where they could say, "Hey y'all, I'm good. I made it to the good part." In a way, this book is my how I got over declaration to you. It is filled with both affirmations and inspiration on how to live your life with abundance of love, joy, peace of mind, and freedom. You like that? Do you like it? Do you like it? Let me know. I love it, okay? Very good. I told you very good. I'm telling you the same thing. It's such a powerful thing to rise out of depths of darkness. Ask me how I know. There's an old saying I used to hear from my mom. When asked how she was doing, she would respond, "Oh, I thank God I don't look like what I've been through." Okay, so we all know are so happy. We don't look like what we've been through. Let's be honest, especially us that's over here on a little bit of the older side. You young folk probably don't know what we're talking about, but we know. We know, okay? And when you get older, you'll know too. If you're a young folk out there that pretend like you don't know, because you've been through some things too. Let me keep reading this book before I lose my place with who. Okay. Now, I know some people will say, "Oh, Tab, your life is amazing." Well, that's because they are only looking on the outside. They are only seeing the fruit instead of the roots. Ooh, speak on it. Honey, remember, the same day we plant our seeds is not the same day we eat. Oh, so you gotta plant that hard. The harvest don't just come up. You gotta plant it. Is what she's telling you. Okay, you know, don't eat, honey. Remember, the same day we plant our seeds is not the same day we eat. The fruit, same day. Oh, I think I'm on the same thing. Y'all gonna have to excuse me, and I have my glasses on. Thank you, Queen. We eat the same day we eat the fruit. Okay, we don't eat the fruit the same day. Is what she said. It takes time before the harvest comes. Sure, today I don't look like depression. I don't look like anxiety or migraines or autoimmune illness. I don't look like any of those things. But guess what? I've been through them all. There was a time when I didn't think I would ever make it out of a very dark place, but I did. So, you know, I have to stop right here and go ahead and say, you can make it. You can make it out too. If you are in any of these things or any other things, you can make it out too. This is her testimony letting you know that you can make it out of anything. Okay? So let's carry on, family. So she made it out, you can make it out too. Please remember that. And when I received my breakthrough, I made a sincere promise to God that because He brought me out of the darkness, I would always try to be a light for others to follow suit. So, honey, I'm writing this book to bring you some light. I want you to know that you are loved, that you are not alone, despite what the journey might look like right now for you. More than anything, I want to inspire you to be your own best self and maybe even make you laugh a little bit along the way. If you happen to cry a little too, that's your business. Okay, that's your business. The world is tough right now. There, yes, my glasses coming off, y'all. Excuse me. If I saw y'all laughing, it ain't funny. The world is tough right now. There's enough sorrow and frustration to go around. More people are struggling with depression and anxiety than ever before. The fear of the unknown has caused so much stress and fear. But know this, whatever it is you are feeling right now, whatever you may be going through, it will pass. I won't lie to you. It probably won't happen overnight. It may not end tomorrow or even the next day. But I'm a living witness to the fact that life will not always be hard. Yes, see, life will not always be hard. Listen to the truth, y'all. You know, you have to do the work, do the work. Do the work is what she's saying. Do the work and you will benefit from doing the work. There was a time in my life when I just knew I had it all. In the new year of 2008, I made a vision board and posted images and messages like working actress in 2008 and brand new Mercedes on it. I had taken my headshots and baby, I was ready. And that year I worked like never before. I starred in several independent films. I seen her. I seen her in one. I sure did. And it's starred in several independent films and bought a house and a Mercedes. In my mind, I was living the dream. This vision board thing is wonderful, I thought. But in 2009, a proverbial, I hope I said that right, storm came tearing through my life and uprooting my dream. I couldn't book a single job as an actress. My dream car was constantly breaking down. The house we just bought in the desert was costing us more harm than good. It was too far away from LA, too far from the village we'd created in our first 5 years of living there. We created such an amazing circle of friends who became our family, our village, but we were so far away from them that no one could ever come to see us. Everyone came for the housewarming, but we went from people coming over every Sunday for dinner to a few friends coming once or twice a year. I was miserable and feeling so lost, but then I heard in my spirit a lesson I will never forget. Be specific, okay? Listen. Be specific, Tabitha. You asked for things, you asked for things and you were blessed with them, but you didn't specify the details. See, honey, I'd prayed for a house, but I didn't pray about where that house should be. I prayed for a car, but I didn't pray about affordability or getting one in good condition. The lesson: be careful what you ask for. You just may get it. And when you do get it, are you truly prepared to maintain and keep the very things you requested? Be careful about praying for more without praying that you are ready for it when it comes. So we have to make sure that we are very specific in our prayers about what we are asking for. And sometimes we come and pray. We might sometimes we don't know what we want. You know what I mean? So figure it out. Figure it out. Pray about it, and then pray about it some more. But be specific. And if you don't know, figure it out. That's what I'm saying. Because we have all prayed about something and got it and then didn't want it, okay? I've been there and done it. I also figured out that while in storms will inevitably come, we must maintain our hope for a better tomorrow. We must be willing to refine our asks and learn the lessons these storms are sent to teach us. Nowadays, my prayers look a little different. I say, Lord, prepare me for what it is I think I want. I like that. I like that. Prepare me for the blessings so I will know how to keep them when I get them. And Lord, sustain me through the storm with hope, faith, and joy. This book is my gift to you. It is my gift of love and light so that you will not just survive what you are going through, but thrive in the midst of it. Yes, I want you to experience true joy as you read these stories from my life. Because honey, who doesn't need joy? We all do. Who doesn't need hope? Hope is the ultimate driver of our faith. It's the very thing that helps so many of us get through our day. Faith allows us to believe that things will get better. It pushes us to keep going when things, even when everything else says give up. Don't give up, okay? Don't give up. Keep pushing. This is what Berta is saying. This ain't in the book. Oh, so we have more to say. Tab is hitting those notes, y'all. She hitting them. Okay, y'all can write down some of this stuff. Take some notes for yourself if you don't have the book. If you have the book, mark it's your book. Mark in it if you need to mark some stuff. Highlight what you need. Okay, do that. We here for the month of July. We are going to be learning some things, okay? I'm learning, Queen learning, and we're gonna learn how to love better. We're gonna learn how to do better. We're gonna learn how to eat better. Yeah. Okay? So let's get it. Now back to the book. I believe the words of civil rights activist Ella Baker, who once said, "Give light and people will find the way." That's what I mean by filling the soul. Prayer is that every story, recipe, and TSA, that's Tabitha Service announcement, will get you that much closer to reclaiming your hope and restoring your faith. Feeding your soul with all this joy helps feed me the same time, honey. Laugh and cry, a little or a lot, whichever, because that's your business, yours. The goal is for you to know that you are seen, loved, and heard. That's what's important. You are seen, you are loved, and you are heard, beautiful people. All right, we are almost out of the introduction. We're going to keep going. We're going to read to the end of the introduction, and once we finish the introduction, we will be back with um, the book tomorrow. Like I told you all, I don't know if I'll be doing a live, a premiere, or a recording. Today, we're having a premiere. Well, tonight. I know I'm late. I know I'm late, but I got it done, right? I kept my word. And I'm sorry that I didn't do it yesterday, but I had to hang out with Queen. Forgive me. I'm sorry. So we're gonna go ahead and finish up. We almost done. We have about 3 more pages. Then you can. Oh well, y'all know. Yeah, I think it's gonna be done on like 9, page 9, or yeah, page 9. We're on page 5 now. hmm So I'm gonna start where I ended and then go to the next one. So I'm sorry. So hello there and introduction is the same. Oh, I thought. I'm sorry. I'm wrong. No, you're not. Oh, hello. Oh, yeah. Hello there is the introduction. Yes. Okay. No. Yes. Oh no. The introduction is, and then I go into hello there. Okay. You're right. So we have finished the introduction, and now we enter into hello there. This is the next part. Hello there, and we're going to end on hello there. Okay. All right. And so I'm going to read off the last part of the introduction and go into hello there. The goal is for you to know that you are seen, loved, and heard. Okay? So, because I just thought that needed to be said again, because that's a very important point. Because a lot of us don't feel seen, we don't feel heard, and we don't feel loved. So, I want you to know that you are seen, heard, and loved. We love you. I love you. Okay? So, if you need some love, come over here and receive some love from me. Verda. I think, oh, well, I'm Verda. As y'all already know, over here on V Scott, I do have another channel, just Verda Vlogs. If you want to check out my new channel. Yes, yes, shameless plug. I put it out there. So now, hello there. This is hello there. Then you can turn right around and pass that same love and joy along to someone else. Yeah. All right, so it's good to pass the love along. Yes, ma'am. When you turn the last page of this book, I want you to know without any doubt that you can go on. Those country church elders would probably say something like, "Run on and see what see what the end's gonna be." Yeah. That that's it. No matter what things look like right now, no matter your circumstances, keep going, honey. And while you're on that journey, I want you to know that you are never alone. I want to draw you into my arms with words and wrap them around you in a big old auntie tab hug. Okay? And I'm going to wrap you up in these arms in the big old auntie V. Scott Verda Queen hug. Okay? So you can come over here and get these hugs too. I want the numbness to finally melt away for you to feel all of who God created you to be. It's time to get back to you. Get back to you. To discover your true self, maybe even for the first time. Oh, when you discover yourself for the first time, it's beautiful. It's amazing. And some ladies, some of you may have gotten married early, and so you have not truly discovered that you. You know what I mean? So don't be afraid to discover you. You can still discover yourself even within your marriage because you are still a person. You know, you're still a person, even though you're a married person, you're still a person that's an individual that has your own mind, okay? So don't forget that. I'm not saying disrespect your marriage, but I'm saying love you first. Okay? Now where are we? Yes, where are we, Queen? Oh, the big old auntie hug, right? Okay. Oh, there we go. Get back to you. Oh, there we go. Thank you. To discover yourself. It's time to get back. To allow. Mhm. It's time to get back to you to discover your true self, maybe even for the first time, to allow those parts of ourselves that have been hidden to be released and shine. It's time we all get back to understanding ourselves, to to con to connect. Excuse me, I'm saying contact. To connect again to what makes us come alive. Let, let's climb new heights together and gain new insight on ourselves, our relationships, our careers, and anything else we dream of improving. Okay? So we can connect back to the things that we've been dreaming of. Connect back. If you have a dream that you have let go, connect back. If you wanted to go back to school, connect back. Go back to those things that you love that you have let go because God didn't put those things inside of you for no reason, okay? He put them there for a reason, and you go back and you do it because God put it there for you. Do it. So, okay, improving. Now we're back to tab. It's way too easy to get stuck nowadays. We are overwhelmed with information, but aren't often given the chance to build our empathy muscles so we can use that information wisely and to our benefit. Empathy or the lack thereof plays a huge part in the way we engage each other in the age of social media. Ooh, that is so true. We disrespect each other. Well, there's a lot of disrespect that goes on social media, and that is so true. It's so easy to be overwhelmed by the noise of the platforms if you are not careful. It's also it's also easy to allow noise to turn you into someone you are not. Okay, so remember, don't let negativity from social media turn you into someone you are not. As she just said, you don't want to play those ignorant games, you know. So that's no good. What I've come to learn is that everyone, no matter what they post, has their own battles. Sometimes people post messages of hate, anger, or just nastiness, and that likely means that person is hurting. No, it doesn't make them right, but it definitely makes them hurt. And when people are hurting, they often want to inflict the same pain on others. But here's the real catch: if you don't have empathy, you might be quick to respond to that person with the same energy they're giving. Then it becomes a never ending circle of toxic communication. And that's never good. Never good. You don't want to be communicating out here toxically, if that's a word, but if it's not, it's a word today. Okay, thank you. We'll be like, that's right, and that's my business. Because Tab said so. Tapping into our ability to empathize means understanding just how hurt a person must be, how deep their pain must go in order to spew hate out into the world. When I have experienced that kind of hatred, I have to stop. Oh, okay. When I have experienced that kind of hatred, I have to stop and think about how hurt this person must be. And if I often, did she say that? I just, and I often, okay, I'm sorry. So let me remind it. I was wrong right there. I said, how hurt that person must be. And I often wonder if something tragic happened to them if they're choosing to live their life that way. I'm human. So, of course, there are times when I may want to lash back. But I also know that is returning negative energy to someone who is already sitting deep in it won't change them or me. It will only put more negative energy into the world. And honey, I only want to be responsible for putting love into the world. So when hate comes my way, I try to sit back for a minute. I don't respond immediately. It's important for me to take the time to think about why someone is doing what they're doing. That way I can respond if I choose to from a place of love. Love really is at the root of empathy. Empathy always shows up in the way we respond to people. Who? Who was you talking? Oh, oh, she was talking to me. Oh, well, thank you, Queen. We we are we are almost there, and so people, so we can't be so quick to respond to ignorance and things, even in family and friends settings. We have to make sure that we think about what we say before we say it, because when you put it out there, you just can't take it back. You can't take it back, and those words are remembered. Even after you apologize, the words are still remembered that you put out there to somebody else. So remember to be kind of slow, like she said, to respond to negativity and everything. Because this is totally off subject. I have a TikTok channel now, and I've gotten some hateful messages today that I just seen, and it was upsetting because I'm just giving the news, and someone was mad that I had put about Magic Johnson buying the Dodgers for 2.5 billion, so they decided to spew the hate about people don't know what they be talking about and just all kind of other stuff. So I decided that I would respond back and tell them I'm just reporting what's in black and white. You know, I'm just reporting what's black and white. And I responded to another person. I told them thank you for coming. Thank you for. I told them thank you for coming and that this is what was reported. So this is basically the same thing. No. I just won't respond back to them negatively. And hey, and even one other person got mad because I didn't put some information in the TikTok, but all they had to do was go into the comments because I was giving them the information they wanted. But we're gonna get off of that and we're gonna come back to this. So now back to hello there, the next page. So we're going empathy always shows up in the way we respond to people who find themselves sharing the hard things going on in their lives. It takes a lot of vulnerability, honey, to put your own self out there and talk about not so great situations in one's life. And it's not easy, but sometimes it's necessary so you can help somebody else, you know. When this happens, some people are inclined to react by saying things like, oh, they just want attention. And the truth is, maybe they do. Maybe that's what they've been lacking in their lives. Maybe no one has paid attention to them. Maybe no one has spoken to them in years, and the internet is their only outlet. That is awful. To get feedback of any sort, to get some form of recognition that they are still alive. But only when we have a posture of empathy are we really able to come at it from that perspective. Only empathy will make you say, let me really look at this person's comment. Let me really take some time to send them messages and say, you know what? I see you. I hear you. I hear what you are saying, and I love you. If you don't have empathy, then we certainly won't have the patience for that kind of compassion response. Oh, but if we do have empathy, honey, we could truly change somebody's life and world. Yes, I honestly believe that for some folks, it will take time to strengthen the capacity for empathy to be able to hold space for someone. And unfortunately, sometimes we have to go through something major in our own lives to understand that life is often bigger and more complicated than what is on the surface. That's usually when we'll feel people we'll feel for people because we felt the sting of loneliness or longing or whatever is at the root of their problem. We finally understand that every day doesn't feel so great, and there are days that any of us might wish we could have a hug. Yes, it's days like that for all of us that we might wish we had a hug. We want, or a simple hello. Hello costs you nothing. You can speak to somebody, a nice smile or something. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna tell y'all a story. I was in high school. I remember being in high school, right? And so it was about graduation time, and Verda didn't do the right thing, okay? So I was supposed to end up getting like three classes for the next year, but I hadn't did right. I had straight F's on my report card. True story. Hid the report card from my mom and my cousin. Oh, I was so mad at her. She found it and she showed it to my mom. Oh Lord have mercy, big old mess. Anyway, so straight F's didn't go to the 12th grade. And so I was coming home, going to the bus stop, crying from the bus stop, and so it was an old man, and I used to speak to them every day on the way to school. And he saw me crying, walking from the thing, and so I thought that they were like people that just stood out there and everything drinking, but they just stood out there. So he said, "Hey," and he saw me crying. He stopped me, and he was like, you always speak, and you're so polite. What's wrong?" And so I told him what was wrong, and his name was Jimmy. He said, "Well, you go back there tomorrow, and you tell him that you want to have a plan, a plan so you can graduate on time." And so I took his advice, went back to the school the next day, and so the counselor worked with me with the plan. And so I had to go to night school, day school, and summer school, you know. But I graduated, and that was because of Jimmy. You know what I mean? Because he said to go go back there because he saw me crying. Yeah, I was crying, and he saw me, and he talked to me because I always spoke. Because had I not always spoke, he would have probably never noticed. So put positive energy out there, and positive energy will come back to you. And even though my cousin was trying to get me in trouble, Tony, may she rest in peace. She helped me. She helped me because I graduated high school, and I don't, what, and I don't even think she was trying to hurt me. I think she loved me and she didn't want me not to finish school. So I'm not gonna say that, So because she was proud of me when I graduated school. So I thought I'd tell y'all that. So if if you have something, you know, please go ahead and don't be afraid to speak to people. Don't be afraid to say hello. Sometimes we might run into people that want to speak back, but that's okay. They didn't speak back, but you spoke. Yeah. It doesn't cost a thing, and it won't hurt you. Yeah. So I thought I would tell y'all that. I'm gonna continue reading. Oh, now, so okay, so we could have a hug, or someone tell us it's going to be all right. See, that's what Jimmy did for me. When that empathy muscle is developed, we just might find ourselves being that person for someone else. That's also that's okay. That's also how love spreads, and that is correct because I'm sure that you have returned the love. I know that I have returned love to people. So I think love is way better than hate. What? I know it is. No matter no matter what though, we don't have to stay in a stuck place. So come out of it. Come out the darkness. Come out of it. We can dream better dreams. We can dream better dreams. So let's dream them. Okay? And empower ourselves to move forward with love and grace. When you close this book, I need you to be able to say, you know what? Yes, I can. Yes, I will. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay? You will be excited about taking some chances, excited about not feeling stuck. You will know that you can absolutely take charge of your life and feel good about it. Okay? We're gonna learn some things from Tab. We're gonna learn some things, and we're gonna implement this love. We're gonna implement this love challenge. That's what we're gonna do. I'm often asked what I mean when I say because it's my business. Okay? Well, honey, it means exactly what it says. My life is my business, not yours. And she didn't say that, not yours. That's from Verda or V. Scott. I'm the same person. Okay. Your life is your business. If we all would just shift our focus, making sure we are developing our own character, taking care of our own families, and loving on our own communities, oh, then without doubt, we would see a shift in the way our world operates. If you are so busy trying to mind everybody else's business, okay, I have a poem called Is Your House in Order? Okay, I think I heard it here, but I'm going to keep on reading. But shameless plug, okay? But this is my poetry channel. So now I'm gonna go back here. If you are so busy trying to mind everybody else's business by being judgmental and negative, by tearing someone down because of jealousy, difference, or fear, then baby, you will eventually go out of business. Mm. She just said something when she said that. Okay? So you out here minding other people's business, you out here worrying about other people, eventually you will go out of business. So while you trying to dig a ditch for me, baby, you better be digging that ditch for yourself. So, because that's how it is. My stepmom, she's gone on. She used to say, take 365 days to sweep around your door and mind your business, and I'll take 365 days to sweep around my door and mind my business. So mind your business, you know. So now, there we go, Judge. I'm almost there. So, okay, so tearing someone down, yes, I reread this, of jealousy, difference, or fear, then baby, you will eventually go out of business. I don't want that for anyone, and I don't want that for anyone either. I want all of us to win. Focus on your life, honey. Do whatever it is that pleases you. Yes. Do what pleases you, okay? Put yourself 1st. Fill your own cup so you'll have enough to share when it comes time to pull out those amazing gifts of yours. Do things that make you happy. I know what social media tells us, but take it from someone who is considered an influencer. It really doesn't matter what other people think. Okay? It doesn't matter what other people think. You will be the most successful when you choose to be the most authentic. That's right. So your authentic self, your authentic self, and I'm getting the bumps, baby. Your authentic self is what brings people to you. Okay, and so this is my authentic self right here. I drew this. I wrote this chocolate flower. Y'all know about it, and I'm telling y'all about it and my poetry. Okay, so if you have not read or listened to Chocolate Flower here on this channel, just go down, baby, go down through it, and you will find Chocolate Flower. I have many other poems, but be here about Tab, but I'm gonna talk about me too. So if you don't like it, baby, if you don't like it, you can go ahead on. But whoever want to be here and the way I'm doing things, thank you. So now, so the authentic. When you mind your business, more business will come. You hear that? When you mind your business, more business will come. So mind your business so you can get more business. Don't be ashamed of living your life to the fullest. And so a lot of us, including myself, need to learn how not to be ashamed for living our lives to the fullest. Because we have, especially women, and I think a lot of black women have been taught to be ashamed to live their life to the fullest. So women, black women, beautiful queens, don't be ashamed to live your life to the fullest. Love on you hard because who are you? You are a beautiful black queen. Why do I say beautiful black queen? Because I'm black. Nothing against other races, but I'm going to always lift up my sisters, beautiful black queens. So don't be ashamed to live your life to the fullest. Don't let fear keep you bound to an identity that was never yours. So this right here is for me because we have to be honest. While we being honest, I fear a lot of things. So I want to come out of that fear, because of fear has kept me from doing a lot of things. But I came out some of the fear when I started going to poetry nights and doing my poetry live and reading it out to people. But this poetry is really going to take me to other places. But I've been afraid of it, right? I've been afraid of getting on the plane because traveling the long. We all have fears, is what I'm saying, and we need to work on them, especially if it's going to keep us from going into spaces that we belong in. Okay, so let's pray about our fears. I pray about yours, and you pray about mine, and we gonna keep it moving. We almost done, but we're not done because we're doing this for the month. But I don't think that the book will last a month, but we're gonna still do it as long as it takes. So don't let fear keep you bound in an identity that was never yours. Walk into your freedom with your head high. Hold it up. Hold it up. And I suppose that's really the bottom line. This book is my way of modeling freedom through testimony. I've been through some things, but one day I decided I would no longer be bound by the residue of my past. I decided that I would no longer allow what so and so said to define me. So whatever they said about you back then ain't true. Keep moving. All that stuff is dead, thinking, and over. Keep pushing. I chose freedom. Freedom to be freedom to trust, freedom to be able to say, because it's my business, and really mean it. And that, honey, is what I want most of you to get, free and stay free and never apologize for it. I love you, Tab. This is the end right here. We are ending the video. I want to say, I love you. Queen, love you. And so do I. Oh, I'm going to let you know. And so, Queen is Nasima. Okay? She is the one that wrote the stage play, Do Dreams Come True? And so, we have touched on some dreams in this book about dreaming. Yeah. So, if you have lost a dream, please go out there and get it. If you are unhappy with your life, you can change it, okay? You know, if you're living unhealthy, you can change it. Come over here. We're gonna read this book over here. We're gonna read this book. Now, when we start doing the recipes, I'm not gonna do it over here, okay? You're gonna have to come to Just Bird of Logs if you want to do these recipes with me. Okay? So I do love you. You know, but you're gonna have to come over there. That's how it is, baby. All right, so we are going to tell you thank you for coming. Be blessed. Have a great one. And if you would, like, comment, and subscribe. Mwah.